Okay, picture this. You walk into a casino, flashing lights everywhere, chips clattering, this real buzz in the air. It feels like total chance, right? Risk and reward, pure and simple.
Hmm.
But what if I told you that same environment, believe it or not, holds some really sharp lessons for how we handle our own money? Like day-to-day stuff.
Exactly. We've been looking into some fascinating takes on this. And, casinos aren't just about luck or random chance. There's a lot of psychology going on under the surface.
Right.
That understanding that psychology, that can actually give you a bit of an edge when you're making financial decisions.
Mm.
So our mission today is basically to pull out those useful, maybe unexpected insights for everyone listening.
Okay, let's jump right in. The most obvious link, I guess, is risk and reward. It's right there in your face in a casino.
Totally blatant.
Yeah, high stakes, the dream of a huge win. But also, you could lose everything fast. And what the sources we looked at really hammer home is this basic truth. The house always has an edge.
Always. That's the key. The games are, subtly designed, but they are designed to favor the casino over the long run.
But people still play.
Oh, yeah. That lure of the quick, big win is powerful. And what's interesting is seeing that same psychology pop up in the investing world.
You mean like chasing the next big thing, that hot stock everyone's talking about, or those meme coins that go wild?
Precisely. It's the same kind of pull, that desire for the instant jackpot. But, and this is crucial, if you don't really understand the risks involved, well, the materials suggest you're basically gambling, not investing.
So the big takeaway there is know your risk. Really assess the potential downside before you put your money in. Otherwise, yeah, it's just a gamble.
And that flows really nicely into the next point,
Yeah.
emotional control. Casinos are absolute masters at creating an environment that sort of bypasses your rational brain.
Oh, definitely. They want you making impulsive choices.
Yeah, constant stimulation, no clocks, so you lose track of time. It's all geared towards that.
Absolutely. The research we saw mentioned things like the constant noise, the lighting, even maybe the oxygen levels, though that's debated. It's all potentially calibrated to keep you there, maybe making choices you wouldn't otherwise.
Hmm.
And then you look at investing and you see those same emotional triggers, right? The hype, the fear of missing out, FOMO, pushing people into rash decisions.
It's a direct parallel. Just like the casino tries to cloud your judgment, market ups and downs can stir up fear or greed, pushing you towards impulsive, often counterproductive financial moves.
So what's the antidote?
Well, the actionable advice is really about cultivating calm, using logic, and critically, sticking to your financial plan. Don't let the noise, the emotions, dictate your strategy.
Okay, that makes sense. Now, what about odds and having an edge? Most people in a casino are just hoping for luck, right?
All right, hoping for luck. But our sources point out that skilled players, think card counters, for instance, they aren't just relying on luck. They focus on probability, on discipline.
They're playing the odds, not just the game.
Exactly. And connecting that to successful investing, it's the same idea.
Mhm.
It's not really about guessing the next rocket ship stock. It's more about doing your homework, the research, understanding trends, managing your risk consistently. It's a calculated long-term approach.
Not a lottery ticket mentality.
Not at all. And think about the casino itself, the house. Our material really emphasized their long-term strategy. They don't win every single bet, obviously,
No, they lose sometimes.
but their system is built to ensure profitability over time. It's the long game.
Right. Which brings up a really vital question for our listeners, doesn't it? How can you adopt that same long-term thinking for your own finances?
That's the core of it. It means focusing on consistent, steady growth, building those smart habits, those systems that tilt the odds in your favor over the long haul.
So wrapping this up, when you think about casinos, maybe look beyond just the glitz and the gambling aspect.
Mm-hmm.
There are some surprisingly solid lessons in there. About risk, yes, but also about discipline, keeping emotions in check, and playing the long game.
Absolutely. The goal isn't to, avoid risk altogether. That's not realistic in finance. It's about understanding it, really getting it, and then using it wisely, strategically.
Okay, so here's a final thought to leave everyone with. How can you start building your own system, your own set of rules, your own strategy that consistently stacks the odds in your favor for long-term financial well-being? It's about playing your long game. That's the real takeaway here.